tracks this. A brand new song. Let's give it a whirl. I'm completely spellbound, 'cause we're wedding bellbound. We're in rhyme. We will dance the hula down beside the blue lagoon. We're in rhyme. I never sob or sniffle. I'm always gay. You keep me bright and cheerful the livelong day. We'll turn dreary Islington into hers and Islington. Soon you'll wed a Taurus, said my trusty horoscope. And you will rhyme. Till we started kissing, I was just a misanthrope. Just a dope with no hope. You're groovy, you rejuvenate me. When life is grim, you stimulate me. You can turn the winter into Eden every bleeding time. 'Cause when troubles disappear, love and joy and bliss appear. In life is sumptuous, absolutely scrumptious. Rhyme, we're in rhyme. We're in rhyme, we're in rhyme, we're in Lady Luck's ubiquitous, and may she always stick with us. We're in, we'll shuffle off to Innisfree, where scotch and rum and gin is free. Our love is a priceless gem, 'cause you and me, baby, we are IGHM. We are HYME, you and me. Talks to me at parties. I said nobody ever talks to me at parties. Are you deaf? It's because I'm so ugly, of course, but I don't want to talk about it. I said I didn't want to talk about it. By which I mean I would prefer not to indulge in conversation on the subject, all right? I never talk about how ugly I am at parties. I'm not that stupid. I mean, I go along and pretend nobody will notice how ugly I am. They always do, of course. But you can hardly help noticing how ugly somebody as ugly as me is. I mean, just look at me. There's no need to look at me like that. No, I've read hundreds of your sort. You've read in Playboy or Penthouse or Itch or whatever. But the infallible way to score is make a beeline for the ugliest girl at the party and chat her up, and she'll keel over backwards into bed with gratitude. This always happens to me every party I go to. I'm surrounded by men who think I'll appreciate being talked to just because I'm the ugliest girl there. I'm so popular at parties I could die of shame. And they're not even subtle about it. I mean, the last party I went to, this bloke came over and he actually said, would I like to join him on the floor? Don't I get asked out to dinner? I mean, good Lord, I can afford food. I mean, is it any wonder I'm so self-conscious? I mean, no wonder I'm a socially inept, pathologically diffident, inarticulate mouse, totally devoid of confidence and quite incapable of expressing an opinion if I had one, which I haven't. And if I did have, I wouldn't have the balls, or whatever the female equivalent of balls is, to express it. And all you want to do is to talk about how ugly I am. You know what you are, don't you? You're a nasty, spiteful, sadistic pig. Aren't you? Oh! not you. Nobody ever talks to me about it. You know, one of the fun things about doing a show on my own has been that I've been allowed to do, well, just about anything I like. And one of the things I enjoy doing very much is singing lovely ballads, and I'm never allowed to, so that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So there. Isn't it rich? Haven't you seen? Somebody's constantly singing this song on your screen. Send in the clones. Perched on a stool, my feelings are poor. Casually turn to my right and cue camera 4. Send in the clones of that Gene Simmons. Just when you think I'm stuck in G, I suddenly speed up the lyric and end up in C. I bring an effortless feel and don't make a mistake. What nobody knows is it's the 10th take. Look at the floor, seem in a daze. Take an unnecessary breath in the central phrase, while the chorus abounds with a phrase about clowns. What's that doing there? Alter my pose, fixing a stare, waving my grief in your face and my hands in midair, and go on and on with this bleeding song throughout my career. Thank you. Now then, let's get back to the British way of life, shall we? Oh, something we all know, love and understand. There we are. Pair of brogues. String of pearls. All I need now is a twin set. I could join a committee. Do you know, I'm very fond of British traditions. I really am. I think they're wonderful. And I think it's extremely sad that, oh, I don't know, the good old scotch and soda, gin and tonic, seem to be being replaced by the drug scene, for instance, you know. Then I got to thinking, what might happen to somebody like this if she was inadvertently, for want of a better word, nobbled, you know? I've been asked to say a few words to close the fete. Oh, Gwen Harrison's steering committee, by the way. Well, everybody's been absolutely splendid. I mean, even the younger end, well, I don't mean even the younger end. I mean, even the younger end have buckled down with a weller's will. I mean, for instance, young Michael Prentice was a real tower of strength with those little brown cakes he brought, weren't they something? And, do you know, he tells me he made them himself. Out of corned beef. that young man's pulling my leg. Hash cakes. Mind you, they did taste rather odd to start with. My goodness, were they good. I didn't tell you how many I had. I made a real cookie of myself. I really did. I do hope you all managed to get one, did you? You won't, there, Mrs. P. You must let me have that recipe, dear. Those cakes were marvellous. Bloody marvellous. Talking about donkeys, weren't they sweet? Now, today's proceeds will go to provide the donkeys home with lots of nice things. Lots and lots of nice donkey sort of things. Oh, yes, now then, the raffle. I must move a special vote of thanks, by the way, to Miss Bell, who carried all the sandwiches in her vulva. I think that should be Volvo. Oh, I don't know, though. Why shouldn't she carry them in her vulva? With the first bit of fun the poor cows had to agree that this year's fete was the best yet. Last year's committee must be sick as a bloody parrot, yes! Isn't it amazing to think we've all got fingers? I've been asked to say a few words to close the fete. Why don't you all piss off to the bar for a drink? Robert. Bed.
Ladies and gentlemen, settle down now, please. Settle down. Will you give order? Thank you. Now, in spite of being overruled by the committee, here she is, direct from the river room, echoes Margot.
No,
Hey?
it's Margie.
Oh, Marjorie.
Hey, listen, you follow me. I'm not a bloody moth. And let's hear it for the lovely Robert, shall we? Yes, no, never mind. They call him Fingers, you know, Fingers. He leaves his prints all over you. Nasty habit. And talking about nasty habits, stop that at the back there. Sit up straight. I shall be asking questions later. Now then, how are you? All right, jolly good. My name's Margie. Margie by name, Margie by nature. I spread it about a bit. Yes, I do. I was studying the wings there, waiting to come on. Just standing there, adjusting my dress. Do you like it, by the way? Will works. Will paid for it. I made it worth his while. Yeah, studying the wings, studying the wings. And this fella came up to me. Well, he came up to me, chin out. He was a little fella. He was. He said to me, he was half Greek, half Spanish. You know what that makes him, not you, a bloody foreigner. I do. He said, you know, he said, what Florence Nightingale and Mary Lloyd have got in common. I said, no, bugger off. He said, no, bugger all. I did. Then he said, did you know, he said, where Mary, Queen of Scots, was beheaded? I said, no, he said, about the... I did. You've got to laugh, haven't you? Well, perhaps not. No, seriously, though. Seriously, though, my father-in-law is so fat. He's so fat. He's had to diet. Listen, I know you're out there. I can hear you breathing. Do you know when I was first engaged? You know what engaged is, don't you? Bloody silly idea. Oh, he knows. When I was first engaged, I was standing in the hall with Pop. We call him Pop because he farts a lot, you know. No, don't be crude. Standing in the hall with Pop. And he said to me, he said to me, he said to me, whatever you do, he said, do it. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. My husband's not much better, you know. 15 years we've been married, 15 years! It's hard to believe. It's the only bloody thing that is hard anymore, I can tell you. It was our anniversary last week. And he took me back to the hotel where we first met, sentimental old thing. And he said, we're going to do tonight just what we did on our first night together. She knows. After dinner, he washed up, I wheeled round the sweet trolley. Hey, you too. See? Life is a bloody gem, is it not? Yes, it is. It is, and you've been wonderful, and you deserve me. Yes, you do. And now we come to it, here we are. It's impression time. Impression time. Give us a rumble, Robert. That'll do, don't give me A. And here we are at a Hollywood party. And who is this over here by the piano? Good heavens, it's none other than that wonderful, the late, great Marlene Dietrich. Falling apart again, never wanted to do all I can do to prevent it. Thank you very much. Come on, bloody satire, play right. Play right. Don't get that every night of the week, do you? No. And who? Who's that over there? Good heavens, he's none other than the wonderful Orson Welles. Hi, Orson. Hi, Margie. Thank you very much. And who are you talking to, Oz? Hey? Oh, look, so wonderful, the late, great Mae West. Hi, Mae. Hi, Margie. Thank you very much. And oh, look who it is over there, eh? Look. There's our wonderful Marcel Marceau. Pardon? And who? Who is that over there by the barbecue? It is none other than the wonderful Barbara Streisand. Hi, Bobsy. Hi, Margie. Thank you very much. And who's that? I can't. It bloody is, you know. No, it bloody is. It's only Sir Ian Gilmore, the ex-Lord Privy Seal. Moving on. Who is that doing something in the pool? Good heavens, it's mad butcher, Mr. Perkins. Morning, madam. Thank you very much. You've got to believe me, it's a wonderful impression. That's exactly like him. Thank you. And now, here we come to it, what you've all been waiting for. She's your favourite, I know. She's mine here. She's the one and only, the Vera. We'll meet again. Don't know why, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. I know the score. I know I need a war, and I need it quick before I feed weak. The old 8th Army has gone, but I still soldier on with a tinge of regret. But bluebirds will fly in a nuclear sky. There's a chance for me yet. When we're all heading for the great Armageddon. And this is me, folks. Armageddon, sentimental over you. Thank you very much. I love you. Love you, love you. Well, I thought all that was quite unnecessary myself. I did. I thought it was rude and crude and vulgar. Oh, I'm Sheila's Auntie Kitty, by the way. I'm over here for a short visit from South Africa with my husband, Willie, bless him. And we've got to get back and tell Sheila's mummy what she's doing. She's not making it very easy. Just sit down and have a little chat with you. I'm sure she won't mind. Because, you know, every time I tell one of you British I'm from South Africa, you start to get at me about the way we treat our natives, or blacks, as you like to call. I think that's so rude. I do, really, I do. I mean, we're all people, aren't we? Yes. It's just that some of us are inferior, that's all. And black. But, you know, like my mother used to say, the wind of change is not all metric. And I would very much like to put you right, all right? Good. First of all, I want you to know they have got very low standards, these blacks.